Hey y'all, this is Tamika, the face behind Hey HR, and I'm going to talk to y'all about a topic I actually love. I did a video about diversity and inclusion, or just DEI. I'll tag it here so you guys can peek at it if you want to, and I'll definitely put it in the description box for you guys. So if you want to look at it, just look at it after this video. I did a video on DEI efforts, and I was more nervous that I was going to get more than one comment. I only had one comment of a naysayer who was like,
what's the big deal about diversity?
Obviously, wrong channel to say that on. But I was expecting a lot more. I was expecting a lot more pushback. I wasn't expecting that video to do very well at all. I was really shocked to see that I actually did a training for work that talked about and explained to us and trained us on the benefits of diversity. And I just thought that would be a great topic to talk about with you guys here. So if you want to know more about the benefits of diversity and what really triggers diversity or supports diversity, then definitely keep watching. So y'all, there are tons of benefits to diversity, and it was so nice to see that this training was one that just narrowed it down to 6 different things. These things are pivotal. This is the foundation of the benefits to diversity. But honestly, being a diverse organization helps your productivity so much that it automatically gets you an ROI. Every company can make money if all your people are diverse. You get creative thinking, you get people that are just comfortable in what they want, they're not focused on the microaggressions, and at the end of the day, they work better, they perform better, they produce better results. I am definitely an example of that. Every company should know that being diverse is a big win for you and your organization. But for this training that I did, and it's our annual training that goes over things that we have to know every single year, it talked about creativity. The benefits of it is being creative. You get your employees thinking out of the box. They start creating things you didn't even imagine. They start like revamping processes or just cleaning up processes in ways that you didn't even think could get fixed, because now they feel so comfortable being diverse that they're just creative, honey. So like the creativity alone is amazing. I work in an organization that operates in 11 different countries across the globe, and it's just so nice to hear my teammates in India or UK or Spain or the Philippines like bring out ideas I didn't think about, or hone in on things that I thought, really, is that a big deal? And then to see the results of it, I'm like, gosh, that was a big deal. So the creativity and the relaxation that they get from that creativity is just such a big benefit for any organization. Another big benefit is obviously innovation. It goes into being creative. When I can feel creative, then I'm super duper innovative. I'm like, can't we just try this? Let me do this. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and research this. Something you didn't even think you needed to research to innovate a great idea that really works well for not only your department, your team, yourself, but your organization. So innovation is automatically through the roof. Again, creativity and innovation does what? Bring companies money. These people perform better, they create better things for you. It's not coming in the form of their name, it's coming in the form of your company's name. So you automatically get a return on your investment, honey. Yeah, ching ching, ching ching. Another thing is just efficiency. I will tell y'all, when I went to an organization that is this global organization where Tamika is a normal name, where me coming up with my braids is no big deal, where me wearing my hoops any days I want to wear them, it's just not a big deal. Let me tell you something. Sis went crazy with being efficient. It was like I didn't have the burdens that microaggressions bring. I didn't have the headaches that microaggressions bring. I didn't have the headaches of what feeling uncomfortable in the workplace brings. And I really found myself systems that really worked really well, that allowed me to kind of quality check myself before someone else had to do a quality check to make sure I didn't miss something. I found myself finding more time instead of like trying to decompress and not think about the frustrations or how do I handle this or who do I have a conversation with, or can I deal with this anymore, or should I just quiet quit? Then guess what? I was like, all right, girl, go back and check and make sure you did this. Okay, girl, you did this. Did you do that? I go back and make sure I check all my boxes on my checklist. Like, it just became so much more efficient for me when I worked at a place that was just so open and acceptive of diversity. If y'all do not follow me on IG, then y'all missed something, because I be dropping little gems in my stories, and I'm gonna put it in here where you guys can see that part of our training was all about the hair and that the benefits of diversity in a way that like an African American can come in with different hairstyles, and that you shouldn't think of the benefits they can bring by how they wear their hair, and that natural hairs are becoming more popular. Definitely a sign of professionalism. Like I'm gonna just plop that in there so y'all can see it. But another thing, I've been saying this the whole damn time. The benefits of diversity is increased revenue. When people can not focus on all the side products that come from a place that just doesn't support diversity, doesn't stand up for diversity, doesn't help people feel inclusive, then you make more money. Like, companies that make more money. When people can come in and just work and it ain't all this,
oh, the black girl in the room, so why we acting like this?
Oh, I can't even understand his heavy accent. Oh, I don't even know her name. Like, well, all of those stupid little microaggressions doesn't exist. People work phenomenally and the company makes money. Like, cha-ching, cha-ching. They make money, honey. So that's the benefit of diversity. And that's the whole point why any company really wants to exist. Like, big, large corporations, that's the reason they exist. They won't make money. They're always looking at that dollar, honey. So another thing is just employee engagement. It's nothing to have employees show up. So many companies are like, we have a Christmas party every year and so many people come less. And they focus all this time on how to make people come. When it's like, if you just make them comfortable, you make them happy, you make them feel welcome, you make them feel inclusive, they gonna show up because they proud. They like their company. They like being around you guys. People don't show up because they don't be feeling comfortable. They don't feel safe. They don't feel secure. They don't feel like they belong. Listen, when you got a diverse organization, you get engagement through the roof. You get employee resource group and you let them feel like they have a home within that home at work, even more diverse. You bring in some allies who may not look like them, might not talk like them, might not be them, to join in their employee resource groups. Guess what? They gonna show up. They're gonna engage. They're gonna create new things. They're gonna create new ways to like bring the companies together, to bring harmony. And then lastly, y'all, I think I shouldn't even have to say this one, but your company reputation. I wore this t-shirt because this is a t-shirt I found a few years ago at Target. I really love how Target now has this section in the front of every single store where I automatically know if it's Gay Pride Month, if it's Hispanic Heritage Month, if it's Black History Month. Like, I know because I walk in and I see things that I like. This makes me want to shop in there. This makes me get excited. This makes me get comfortable. The company now, I think, is just a place that I now visit more frequently. I was a Target person. I had like Target prices. I was a Walmart price girl with a Target taste, you know what I'm saying? But now that Target always having like all of these different things about diversity, honey, I'm putting my coins in the Target. I'm liking having these nice carts that work in the store. I'm liking when people are like, my pleasure, as if I'm at Chick-fil-A. They've given me a whole better reputation, and it started with them just embracing Black History Month, embracing Heritage Month, Hispanic Heritage Month, embracing Gay Pride Month. Like, those are the ones that I live for. I make sure that I'm making my trip to Target, and Target is not near my house, so I have to like go out of my suburban little area in Charleston to get to a Target. I'll take that extra trip because I know I'm gonna find it there. Like, I know that I'm gonna find things that's gonna be like, oh, this is nice. Oh, I think I'm gonna get this for so-and-so, and I'm gonna get this for so-and-so. Target has now became such an inclusive place. That's their company reputation. Any company get great benefits from diversity because now people think of them better. People tell other people. Like, it just happened. So one of the biggest laws that really, really supports diversity, Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 is an important federal law that relates to diversity. This law includes unlawful employment practices as it relates to a list of things. I'm going to run through this list. Employer practices, employment agency practices, labor organization practices, training programs, business and enterprises with personnel qualified on the basis of religion, sex, or national origin, educational institutions with personnel of particular religion, members of commitment party, communists, Action or Communist, front organizations, national security, seniority or merit systems, preferential treatment to Indians, preferential treatment on the act of existing number of or percentage of imbalance, burden of proof in disparate impact cases, prohibition of discriminatory use of test scores, impermissive consideration of race, color, religion, sex, or national origin in employment practices, resolution of challenges to employment practices, implementing litigated consent judgment and orders. That covers a little bit of everybody, don't it? It does. There's obviously other unlawful practices as it pertains to employment that is protected by Title VII of the Civil Rights Act. And those are primarily the ones that we're really, really familiar with, which is discrimination for making charges or testifying or assisting or practicing in enforcement procedures. And then printing, publication of notices, advertisement indicating prohibited preferences. And so y'all, we are definitely supported in this thing. I think so much for my forefathers, foremothers, like the amazing Martin Luther King, the great Rosa Parks, all of these amazing people who really put themselves in the front line of diversity and change for a life that they dreamed of that they wouldn't even experience in their lifetime. If you guys have been around for a really long time, then you know that when I first started my YouTube channel in the month of February, I dedicated each video to Black History Month and I dived into a topic. I'll definitely put some of those videos down in the description box below and I'll put them at the end as well. But diversity is huge, and if you're coming to HR, you're going to hear all about diversity. And if you feel like your company isn't supporting diversity efforts, then definitely do what you can to make an impact or a change in that, because diversity has way too many benefits to not include it within your organization. For those of you who are new, I hope that you found enough information in this video that you consider subscribing. For those of you who are returning, I thank you so much for your support, your dedication, and just hanging along with your girl. For all of you, I cannot wait to see you guys on the next video.